Did you know that in some police stations, when someone is arrested, their hands are tied and they are beaten with sticks, sometimes in a closed room? What happens then? What can a normal person do when they are being beaten or threatened like this? Yes. Imagine this situation. You have been arrested, your hands are tied, and you are being beaten. What can you do? Can you shout for help? Help! Can you shout for help? Can you file a complaint? Do you have resources to record the incident? In such a moment, how do you protect yourself? This is a real issue. This is what happens in some police stations where people are afraid, helpless, and alone. Many times they do not have a chance to fight back or even report the abuse. Today we will guide you through everything you need to know about protecting yourself from police violence and how to take legal steps if you are faced with such a situation. Know your legal rights in a critical situation. Know your rights in an arrest. If you are arrested by the police, there are legal options that must be followed by law. Right to remain silent. You do not have to speak to the police if you do not want to. Anything you say would be used against you later. So, it's better to remain silent until you have a lawyer with you. Yes. Right to legal representation. Police cannot prevent you from contacting a lawyer. If you cannot afford one, a lawyer will be provided to you at no charge. Yes. Right to human treatment. The police are required to treat you with safety and dignity. Physical violence and threats against you during an arrest are against the law. But what should you do if your rights are violated? Yes. What to do if threatened or beaten by police? Let's now focus on the real question, real problem. Yes. What should a normal person do if they are being threatened or beaten in a situation? Yes. Imagine you have been arrested, tied off, and locked in a small room. It is not only terrifying but also you are completely vulnerable. In this case, here is what you can do. Stay calm. First thing to remember is not to fight back. Handle the situation calmly and follow the legal process. But don't accept abuse either. You must remain alert and aware of your surroundings. Yes. Ask for medical attention. If you are injured, ask for medical care immediately. Police are required to provide medical attention if needed. If they deny you medical care, that is another violation. Yes. Seek for witnesses. Note details. First, note details. Try to memorize the badge numbers and name of the officers. Record the visible injuries if you can. Take note of the exact time and place where this happened. Yes. Look for witnesses. If anyone is nearby, ask them for help. Yes. And take down their contact details for later. Yes. But what about if you are unable to record the incident or even shout for help? If you are being held hostage in a small room, your options are extremely limited. In these circumstances, You must need a way, you must need to find a way to escape yourself and reach out for help as soon as you can. Supreme Court rulings have clearly stated that police brutality is not acceptable. They cannot use excessive force. If they do, you can file a complaint against them. Yes, take legal action. If you have been victimized by police violence, there are legal options. You can hold officers accountable. File a complaint. File a complaint. As soon as you file a formal complaint with the police department. Yes, if police station does not take your complaint seriously, you can escalate it to the State Human Rights Commission or the National Human Rights Commission. Yes, take legal steps. If you have evidence of the abuse, you can file a criminal case against the officers, against the police officers involved. Yes, this could result in an investigation and criminal charges. Compensation for injuries. If you have been harmed physically, you can also claim compensation for medical bills and damages through a civil lawsuit. Yes. The Supreme Court has reiterated that no one is above the law, not even the police. If you are treated unfairly, the law is there to protect you. Yes. Let's look at some real stories. Yes. Let's look at some real stories where individuals fought back and found justice. Where individual fought back and found justice. Yes. Case 1. A man in Delhi. He was beaten during an arrest. He immediately recorded the incident through the help of human rights organizations. The officers were charged and suspended. Yes. Case 2. In Mumbai, a woman was detained wrongfully and beaten. She filed a public interest litigation (PIL) and won her case. Yes, resulting in the officers being held accountable and the police department undergoing reforms. Yes, these stories prove that justice can win even in hard times. Yes. Let's quickly recap. If you are ever in a situation where you are threatened or beaten by police, remember, stay calm, don't resist. Ask for medical help and note details of the incident. File a complaint with the authority and ask the court for compensation. Yes. You are not powerless. Yes. No matter how challenging the situation seems, you have the strength to protect yourself. The law is on your side and your rights matter. Yes. Remember, justice is not a dream, justice is a right, and you are within your reach. Every time you stand up for your rights, you are not just defending yourself, you are fighting for a safer society for everyone. Yes. If you find yourself in a situation where you are being mistreated or violated, remember, you are not alone. There are organizations, lawyers, and people who care about your safety and dignity. There are systems in place that help you seek justice and accountability for any wrongdoing. Yes. So, Raise your voice loud and clear. Demand your rights because your voice, your right, your dignity are worth protecting. Yes. This video is not just beginning. Share it, spread awareness, and help others understand that they too have the power to fight for justice. Yes. Yes. Don't forget to subscribe for more content because that will empower you to take control of your legal rights. Yes. You deserve respect. You deserve respect. You deserve justice. And together we can build a world where no one has to suffer in silence. Yes. Police are protectors of law, but if police threaten, do this. Yes. Stay calm, don't resist. Ask them for medical help and note details of the incident. Try to record audio or video if possible safely. Ask reason of arrest, inform family or lawyers immediately. Yes. Medical examination is your rights. Article 21 of the Constitution of India. Right to life and personal dignity. Yes. Constitution of India. No one can be treated, no one can be tortured cruelly. Yes. You can refer to Supreme Court guidelines on West Bengal, D.K. Basu versus State of West Bengal. In this case, the Supreme Court gave the guidelines to protect police brutality. Yes. You can complain to Senior Superintendent of Police, Judicial Magistrate, the State Human Rights Commission, the National Human Rights Commission. Yes. Explain the complaint briefly that complaint can be written and sent by post also. Remember, police power is not unlimited. The law is above everyone. If your rights are violated, you are not helpless. The Constitution stands with you. Thank you for watching. Stay strong.